Another day with severe weather across the plains from the north to the south. Now we'll see these storms fire up throughout the day. The evening will be prime time. Large hail, damaging winds. Can't rule out tornadoes.
I have faith in our man up ahead to not leave us. You are a heck of a load to get rid of them. I know what crazy.
So those are all little storm
There's a route we can take.
That's what I said.
129. Yeah, we can take the 29 up. It's 152 miles. We're going to do 128 miles, and we get there at 1219. The other one's 1216. The other one's more back roads.
Hey Luke, where are we at?
We are in Iowa.
Iowa. We just left Nebraska. Even storm chasers need to take a potty break sometimes, y'all. Woo! It's getting humid too, which is good and bad. However you want to look at it. So we are stopped somewhere in Iowa. I don't think I've ever been to Iowa, honestly. I don't know.
Storms are expected to form over northeastern Nebraska. Oh, we happen to be there by 1 to 2 p.m. and will spread northward into South Dakota and Minnesota later this afternoon. Damaging hail, wind, and a few tornadoes will be possible. Discussion: a prominent mesoscale convective vortex, or mesoconvective vortex, continues to move north-northeast across central Nebraska. It is currently enhancing wind fields within the southerly mid-level winds of 40 to 50 knots. Meanwhile, a warm front remains in place across far southeast South Dakota into southern Minnesota with 70 Fahrenheit dew points and heating to the south. Aiding instability are relatively cool mid-level temperatures and steep lapse rates. A few showers have developed currently near and north of the MCV, where theta E advection is occurring in the low levels. A few tornadoes will also be possible, and a strong tornado cannot be rolled out as storms approach the warm front, and assuming low level shear remains sufficient.
All right.
So the feature we're watching that's going to be the cause of our weather today is the warm front, which is right there. See, that's a really sharp warm front. See that line?
Yeah.
Of like cumulus clouds. Those cumulus clouds is the water starting to boil. So cumulus clouds are nothing but updrafts. It's just water vapor moving upward. So there's none of that north of this. So that's stable, cool air to the north, and then there's unstable air here, and we can see the boundary right here. Right. And then we're sitting right there, and we also have like a stream of instability. That's like a belt of instability pulling into the MCV right here, and then we can play that. You can watch that thing spinning like a hurricane. Watch that.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Oh, wow. That's the mesoconvective vortex. That was created from the storms that were in the Texas Panhandle last night.
Wow.
They created such a disturbance that they created an eddy in the atmosphere on such a grand scale that it created its own little vortex of energy. And so we are currently positioned right here because on these storms you typically want to be on the northeastern or eastern quadrant of them. So, but the thing's spinning, and the warm front is just sitting right. Dude, the warm front is so clear on satellite; it's unbelievable. Look at this thing right there. Boom.
Can't miss it.
Yeah. So
let's look at the instability gradient too.
As these storms develop somewhere, hopefully right in here along this belt, or in this, they could even develop right here along that belt. I mean, this is probably a belt of higher instability right here, I imagine. Storms will move north or northeastward towards that warm front. There'll be so much vorticity along the area. We can actually maybe sample that. That's along the warm front. So this is CAPE at the surface. You need surface CAPE for tornadoes. You need it from the surface up to about 3 kilometers to have vorticity stretching. It's not really being sampled terribly well by the models how much vorticity is actually in that area. I'll move forward a little bit. It might set up a little better. Let me see. We'll go to 2 hours out. Right there. Now there's way more, in just 2 hours, there's way more vorticity and low-level Cape. That's that's in the levels for strong tornadoes right there with 175 to 200 joules per kilogram of 0 to 1 Cape or 0 to 3 Cape. That's really high. Anything over 75 or 50 is usually pretty good. Anything over 100 is like wow, and 200 is like. So that looks pretty good. I can see why the SPC said they mentioned stronger tornadoes. Hell, the wrap showing 2 discrete cells moving right into that environment. And then we can look at tornado fixed, significant tornado effective layer. We're currently sitting right here, right along the warm front, and then where the MCV is approaching. There's our higher parameter spacing. We'll look at a couple hours later. It moves from north along the warm front pretty fast, but it fills back in down here for 4 hours. So basically what we do now is we watch radar, we watch satellite. We're waiting for Q fields to develop. Like right there, we're starting to see little bubbles starting to go right here. This area could be a spot to watch too. Yeah, there's a lot of chasers down here.
Woohoo, y'all!
Yeah, well, y'all not what's going on my y'all.
It hasn't loaded on mine yet.
No, me neither. Which network are you on?
I'm on AT&T. All right, we are officially under a tornado watch, y'all. So exciting. You guys excited?
Yes.
All right, y'all, we are officially under a tornado watch. It came in at 1:13 p.m.
So this is our tornado watch. We're currently sitting right here by Sioux City. The probability of 2 or more tornadoes occurring in this tornado watch from the Storm Prediction Center is at a moderate, and that is 60%. So there's a 60% chance that at least 2 tornadoes will develop within that tornado watch, and then there's a 20% chance that those tornadoes will, or one of those tornadoes will have the possibility of being an EF2 to an EF5 strength tornado. So
Wow.
that's on the lower end, but
Still.
this is like a medium to low end tornado watch, but still good stuff. We're in perfect position. All you do is go west.
Just needs to grow.
Grow, miracle grow.
All right, so show me what we're looking at here.
Okay. So you have that dark kind of outline there.
Mm-hmm.
See, it's like the silhouette of a tower that's trying to develop there. Just to the left over the power lines, to the left of the tree, you see that bubbling, that conglomerate mass of bubbling.
Yes,
cumulus?
yes.
That's what we're going to want to be watching to blossom into a mature supercell.
Okay.
So that stuff's coming straight up our direction. Hopefully it's going to start to mature. And then we make our move to get in position to get underneath it.
Awesome.
But it's not quite ready just
Not
yet.
not there yet. We're
We don't
just
need to
waiting
make
and
our move.
waiting and hoping.
Not a rough draw.
This is how it always starts. Just like that. And there's almost like a little blow-off tower over there, right behind the flag. That's the second arc. It's almost like a pseudo warm front that comes up from the MCV. You have the synoptic warm front that's up to the north, and the MCV makes its own little, it's like a pinwheel. It has its own little arcs of vorticity that go into it, and those act as a initiating boundary for thunderstorms. That's what we're starting to see right over here. And you can feel the air that it's moving into where we're standing.
Yeah.
It's disgusting out here. Like,
Yeah, it's really humid.
That's what it means. If it was like cool,
That's
cloudy, and stable, it wouldn't be good. But it's hot, it's sticky. I've had to go down to level 1 armor. That's good for storms. It's bad for people.
I told y'all, the bigger my hair gets, the better the storm chances.
You're absolutely right. You can see that faint gray outline? That's the shadow from the...
This cumulus will rush the first band from MCV.
All right, guys, we're gonna head out.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Ahead of it. This is gonna go to
Hey, guys.
That we haven't figured out. We might be inching our way. It's really going to be straddling that border. It's probably the best spot to be. So maybe we go up 29 and we try to cross the river somewhere in South Dakota.
We are about to take off. We're gonna move positions, try to, it's a guessing game a lot of the time. It's a guessing game. It's an educated guess, but it's still, you know, whatever, so that's what we're doing.
Well, the one with the Pender one has lightning, so that's a good sign. You do this.
Oh,
They,
okay.
They start moving off to the right. That increases their storm relative velocity.
I see.
And it's usually at the point where you get an arc of storms like this. See
Uh-huh.
where the bend in my fingertips is?
Yeah.
The storm that forms where the bend in my fingertips is
It's the
usually
one
the
that
one that does it.
Yeah.
So we're trying to figure out which one is that going to be.
Yeah, it could be any of these right here. You live down.
You always get that deviant mover that kicks off to the right.
And this is the one that.
It's always at the bend, like that.
Uh-huh.
It's growing. If we start seeing a meso in the next scan or two, it's on.
Still looks like it's straight up.
You see there's other stuff going up to the south of it. So.
Yeah, one of them should be
It'll probably hold zip to a certain extent before it gets to then the forcing again.
That'll be the one.
Wow. Pretty though. Oh, there's some lightning. That white area is hail.
Continue for 6 miles.
They said I was down.
Yes, the white edge.
It's well needed rain.
Ooh, petrichor.
I love that smell. Petrichor.
We got some tiny hail. Just some wee hail. We are on a gravel road.
We should be going north, right?
We're going north.
Okay, that's
I'm saying you want to go east so we can try to get ahead of that thing. Because this is all just jumble crap.
We're blowing that off for I said 10, not 1.
I make it simple.
Well, hang on. uh-oh can be taken in two ways. As in, uh-oh, it's over, or uh-oh, we're about to die.
The former.
What is?
Loud thunder. Lightning struck within 1 mile. Yeah, we saw it.
Yeah, there's zero
As a
tornado
matter of fact,
potential.
those elevated storms can be very efficient because they're close to the cold air. Best we can do is follow it north and hope for a miracle. Miracles that scientifically are just about impossible. That's what we're doing.
It's nice, guys. We're checking in on the action. Hey, Adam. Eric's.
Check out the updraft on it. And actually, you can see it kind of trying to spin a little.
It's way further away than that.
Oh, okay. Do we need to go?
I would.
Yeah, okay. Let's do it. We're going after something.
Maybe we can find a golf ball or real ball.
Loose, Eric, all those bugs on the front of your van will be gone when we get back. Nice car wash.
I'm gonna look at Watertown.
Maybe if we.
Low hanging. That's actually almost shelfy and it's pushing outflow out.
We're just going off of SBC, which I am. Watertown's a good spot to stay. It's kind of at the southern tip of the 10%.
All right, y'all. We do not think we are going to catch a tornado today. Actually, we kind of know that. I hate saying that though, because you know I'm one of those you never know people. But that's okay. We've had some fun chasing. It was exciting, super exciting.
As long as we don't get clouded over.
Anybody getting hungry?
What is that? Are you guys excited for today?
I'm trending up. We're trending up.
This is amazing.
Whoa, my gosh!